Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today we are going to hunt through some of this box of 1993 score and see if we can find ourselves a Derek Jeter rookie card. I decided to get into this today. You guys saw me pull this out of a box. I bought this online and it arrived about a week ago or so. I opened this and the seller had included a ton of bonus Orioles cards, so we went through those, and several of you said that you wanted to see me open this. You couldn't wait for me to get into this and look for that Jeter, so I thought I'd go ahead and break this open today and see how we do. It's 16 cards per pack, and aside from the Jeter, you can pull several different inserts out of this. The franchise is a pretty good one. There's also Dream Team, and I think there's a couple of other ones that I'm not thinking about right now, but I think there are 4 or 5 inserts in this, so some pretty good stuff. There's also a stat leader card, 1 per pack, so we will certainly see those, no question about it. Again, the big card out of here is Derek Jeter. No other big rookies out of this, as far as I know. I don't think there are any notable rookies aside from Jeter. Lots of Hall of Famers, though. This thing is packed with Hall of Famers. I mean, I started looking at the list of who was in here on the checklist. You know, just an amazing assortment of Hall of Famers. So we should get some good cards out of this. I'm looking forward to getting into this, and I hope you are too. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. I am making my way through the week tomorrow on the channel. Of course, you can look for a pack battle between Average Joe and I. That's going to be a good time. Before we get into this box, I found a couple of these in a box I was going through this weekend. These are Pacific 1999 cards, and they feel extremely bricked. So I have had them in the freezer for the last couple of days, but I don't think it has done much of anything. So I'm going to open one of these and just kind of see how we do. And I'm really just opening this because I was going to put it in the magic box for Dorking with dice, but I think we're going to be very disappointed if I do that, because I think these are extremely bricked. There are parallels and inserts, and you can get a gold crown die cut out of these. There's all kinds of good stuff you can get out of this. I remember having kind of a love-hate relationship with Pacific products because, and this might even show it on here. Let's see if I can, yeah, there it is. So if you look at the odds for this product, it's very frustrating because all of these odds are based on 37 packs, and there are 36 packs in a box of this stuff. And so there was no guarantee that you're going to get anything if you bought a whole box of this. So Pacific just kind of epic failure in my book in that regard. Pretty cards, though. I did buy these packs, I'm sure, because I thought, oh, those are such pretty cards, I should own some of those. But yeah, those are feeling pretty bricked. We got some beautiful cards here, but we'll see how the ink looks on these. If they get messed up, then that's just how it is. We got Terry Mulholland pitching for the Cubs there. I remember him as being a Phillies player, and he is most certainly stuck to whomever happens to be behind him. Oh yeah, that ink loss is terrible. That's Piazza. Shame to see that. And he is quite stuck to whoever's behind him. It's Jamie Moyer. I'm not going to bother separating those. Manny Alexander, still some ink loss there. Terrible ink loss with Will Cordero, and he is stuck quite a bit to Dave Burba. It looks like he's pitching in a snowstorm with all of the ink that came off of that card. And we got Tom Evans, who I do not remember at all. Apparently he was a Blue Jays player. Kevin Jordan, and behind him, Todd Helton of the Rockies. And it also looks like it is, I don't know, maybe you can't see the ink loss that well, but it's pretty bad on these. These were pretty bricked, and that's kind of what I thought would end up happening with those. So that's a shame. This other pack is even worse. I chose that one because it felt like at least a couple cards might be separated, but I think those are going to be a loss. Let's get into this score 1993 box, see if we can pull that Derek Jeter rookie we're looking for. I was going to do half of the box, but it's 16 cards per pack, and that's a lot of cards. Even if I just do like one stack out of this box, that is going to be a pretty long opening with 16 cards per pack, and it should certainly give us a pretty good flavor for what is in here. Again, I bought this box. These comp for kind of all over the map. I've seen these comp for as much online when I do comparison prices on these. I've seen them come up for, you know, as high as like $300 a box and as low as like, I don't know, like 120 or something. So they're all over the map. They could be even lower than that if you got one at auction, which is what I did. I won this one at auction and did really well on it. I think it was like $60. So That's pretty good for a Derek Jeter rookie possibility, and lots of inserts. We're going to take one of those out of there and then put that all the way. I think I'll switch this actually and put the box over here by Little Wolfie. See how we do on this product. So again, 16 cards per pack, and we're looking for the franchise cards. We're looking for that Derek Jeter, of course, and there's some other cool inserts, the names of which I cannot remember. Looks like we get a stat leaders card in every single pack, so we can look forward to that. And these should not be bricked. These were not glossy cards. The reason I bought this, aside from the Jeter, is I just never bought these when they came out in 1993. I felt like I kind of had my fill of Score. I really kind of excited about them when they came out in, I guess it was 88 or 89, and bought them for a while. And then by the time 93 rolled around, I was kind of like, I don't think I want any more of their products. So this is Robbie Thompson, and that card has a terrible ding in the lower corner down here. I'm not sure why that would have happened, but the other ones look fine. There's Randy Myers and Jeff Russell, who looks delighted. I've never seen a happier face when delivering a pitch. You got to wonder if he's like got a maniacal grin on his face because he's about to like bean somebody. I don't know. Julio Valera. And there is an all-star. That is not an insert. I think that's a subset card, and it's a hideous drawing of Darren Dalton. I hate caricatures, and that's kind of what these are. And that is a subset. You can see who else is in the National League lineup and who will be humiliated with a caricature in this set. Darren Dalton, one of them. So this is a season highlight of Bip Roberts getting 10 hits in a row. That's pretty neat if you're a Bip Roberts fan. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Here's a nice one. Mike Mussina, ERA leader. That's the stat leader insert. You get one of those in every pack. Nice to pull Mussina. Get an Oriole card out of there. This is 81 of 90. So there are 90 stat leaders, although he was not the leader. He was third to Roger Clemens and Kevin Appier. So we'll put that in the Wolf layer. That's a nice one for me. We got Paul Wagner, rookie prospect here. Jesse Levis, rookie prospect. And Damian Easley. You got John Wetland there, good pitcher for many years. Jeff Parrott and Rick Wilkins, the catcher. Gary Sheffield with the Padres. Of course, he came up with the Brewers. And Greg Biggio, that's a pretty good card there. Nice to see that one. We got Will Clark there finishing that one off. So we'll leave Biggio on top, the Hall of Famer there. Get to our next pack. So you can see a lot of cards in these packs, and you are guaranteed that one insert in every pack. So that makes it exciting. Of course, we are looking for the Jeter. We're looking for other inserts as well. Vince Coleman there, longtime Cardinals player, and there he is with the Mets burning up the base paths. We got Jack Armstrong and Craig Lefferts from the Orioles. He played for several different teams. Archie Cianfrocco with the Expos. I don't remember that guy. Archie Cianfrocco. Do you guys remember him? He is new. I've never shown the back of these cards. I should show that too. Just portrait shots on all the backs there. Everybody's grinning happily. So we got another one of these all-star cards here. It's a hideous illustration of Joe Carter. And you can see there's the American League lineup. We can look forward to these guys also being humiliated by hideous caricature illustrations. We got Rich Rodriguez pitching for the Padres. And here's our stat leader card. It's Rick Aguilera with the Twins, and he is one of the saves leaders. I don't know if he was the actual leader. No, he was second to the Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley that season. Pete Young, rookie prospect, and Greg Colbrun. We got Bob Arialt hurling for the Phillies, Ricky Jordan hitting for the Phillies, Jeff King, Geronimo Pena, and Ray Lankford. We finish off with another Rick Aguilera. We get two of his cards in the same pack. It's a Rick Aguilera hot pack, everybody. And Tino Martinez finishes things off there. Good hitter for the Seattle team. Let's get into our next pack here. Still looking for a different insert than those hideous all-star cards or one of these league leader cards. I do like the design of the league leader cards, though. I think those green cards are actually pretty nice. Hall of Famer on top. Bert Blyleven greets us, and that's actually a nice Blyleven card. I don't collect him, but that's a pretty card. No question about it. Chili Davis there with the Twins, longtime Giants player. We got Glenn Davis there with the Orioles, and Milt Thompson. Gene Larkin running for the Twins. We got our first Dream Team card, and it's Gary Sheffield looking really quite pensive as he gazes out at the empty stadium. Gary Sheffield. And there's Mark McGwire, nice slugging percentage leader card. We get Scooter Tucker, rookie prospect. Scooter Tucker. I think I would have given up on that nickname if I'd become an adult with Scooter. I don't think I'd go for that. John Valentin there. Domingo Martinez, rookie prospect. And Moises Alou, superstar in his day. Not a Hall of Famer, but certainly a good player. Mark Wohlers and Dan Gladden. Cal Ripken Jr., that is awesome. Certainly put that in the Wolf layer. That's another nice Orioles card for me. Robbie Alomar when he was still with the Jays. And Sean Dunston, good player for the Cubs. Came up, and he was really quite the prospect. When his rookie cards came out, people were pumped to be pulling Sean Dunston cards. But, he was a good player, but he did not turn into the superstar that I think a lot of people thought he would. Get into our next pack, and we start off bravely with Braulio Castillo, who his name rhymes, but I don't remember this guy. He's from the Phillies. We got Dave Magadan there, backed by some palm trees down in Florida, playing for the Marlins. Lonnie Smith, longtime player in the MLB. Jim Bullinger with the Cubs. Darren Dalton, again, we get two of those horrific all-star Darren Dalton cards, and we get another Bip Roberts, so I see some collation problems here, but instead of Musina out of this pack, we get John Kruk, who is an on-base percentage leader. John Kruk, would not have guessed that about him, but he finished second only to Barry Bonds, so that's pretty good company there. Peter Hoy, the rookie prospect for the Red Sox. And then Willie Banks, Willie Green, two Willies in a row there, and then a Bernie Williams, good player for the Yankees, of course, Joe Oliver, and Brady Anderson, another nice Oriole there. Andy Van Slyke with Pittsburgh, he came up with Cardinals. Marquise Grissom, good player for the Expos, and Jay Bell, shortstop for the Pirates there. We're about, I think that's the halfway point in that stack of cards, and it is a lot of cards per pack. I mean, I think some of the companies today could take their lead from a score, putting 16 cards in a pack. I'd like to see the return of that. Willie Randolph playing for a different New York team. Of course, he made his name playing for the Yankees for many years, but there he is with the Mets. I think that's where he finished up his career, if I remember correctly. Freddie Benavides for the Reds. Chris Carpenter. Reggie Jefferson and Andy Stankiewicz for the Yankees. We got Frank Seminara and Rafael Belliard, good player there with the Braves. Chuck Carr and Jeff Smith. Here's a new one for us. We have not seen this insert yet. This is the draft pick insert, and this is the type of insert that we're looking for that Derek Jeter card. This is what we want to have come up for us. Instead, we get Jeff Schmidt. He is a slim right-hander, 180 pounds, a first-round sandwich pick by the Angels. I'm not sure I know what that means. What is a sandwich pick? Does that mean that's all they cost? Give him a sandwich and he joins your team? I don't know. Kirby Puckett, that's a nice one. Nice hits leader card there. Not surprising at all to see Puckett near the top of the hit list. In fact, he was the leader with 210. That's pretty awesome. Put that in the Wolf layer. Russ Springer, rookie prospect, and Ben Rivera. Dave Vale there, longtime catcher. Manny Lee and Hal Morris. Then we got Darryl Strawberry there with the Dodgers. Darryl Strawberry, of course, came up with the Mets and was a huge superstar for his first couple of years with the Mets. One of the biggest rookie cards. Strawberry and Mattingly both came out in 1984, and those were the rookies that everybody was trying to pull in. That Mattingly card is still worth quite a bit. The Strawberry one, not so much. Barry Bonds starts this pack off for us. Barry Bonds, nice card there. Alex Arias, rookie prospect card for the Cubs. Doug Drabek, longtime pitcher in the MLB. Mike Perez. Arthur Rhodes, pitching for the Orioles there. Bill Pecota and Charles Nagy on the Dream Team with a very creepy expression. I'm just going to make sure that you guys don't miss this very strange and creepy Chuck Nagy expression there. That is kind of weird and horrific. The backs of those cards look like this. We get another of those draft picks. That's what we're looking for, but we get Shannon Stewart instead of the guy we're looking for, Derek Jeter. Still nice to see those start to come up, though. Craig Wilson. And Bob Tewksbury is among the ERA leaders, apparently. Bob Tewksbury, second only to Billy Swift. Greg Maddux right behind him. Bob Wickman follows him. And we got Tim Quinlan, rookie prospect for the Jays. Kurt Manwaring. Don Slaught, two catchers in a row. And then we got Albert Bell and Keith Miller. Keith Miller with the Royals. We got 3 packs left out of that stack. And see if we can get a Jeter out of here. But fear not, if we don't pull the Jeter. If we don't pull something exceptional today, the rest of these packs will eventually show up on this channel. You can be sure of that. There's Dale Murphy, and he's swinging for the Phillies. I'd forgotten that he had been with the Phillies. Strange to see him out of a Braves uniform, but there he is. Mike Benjamin squaring for the bunt, and Brett Barbary throwing there for Montreal. Kyle Abbott. We got Xavier Hernandez and Tim Belcher. A lot of pitchers in this pack. Another draft pick card, but it's Jason Kendall, and he did have a pretty decent career in the majors. Jason Kendall, it's, decent rookie there, but of course we're looking for somebody else. We're looking for that Jeter, John Habian there, and Tony Gwynn. One of those hideous all-star cards there, Tony Gwynn. I actually don't know if I have that in my Gwynn collection, but I don't know that I want it either. Marquise Grissom among the stolen base leaders, not surprising. Grissom, a really good player in his day, and he was the leader in stolen bases by a mile in 1992. 78 compared to Bip Roberts and Delano DeShields with just in the 40s there. Marquise Grissom, very good base stealer. Tom Marsh, rookie prospect for the Phillies. Mike Butcher, another rookie prospect there. Derek May, fielding the fly ball. Darrell Hamilton, rounding the bases. And Bob Tewksbury and Matt Williams finish that pack off for us. We got two left. Here's our penultimate pack of 1993 scores. Still looking for that Derek Jeter rookie. See if we can pull some more Hall of Famers in here. Andres Galarraga there. The big cat playing with St. Louis. I've forgotten that he was with the Cardinals. Towards the latter part of his career, he did play for several different teams. Rob Dibble, one of the nasty lads. Harold Reynolds, running the bases for Seattle. Ruben Amaro Jr. John Vanderwall and Bob Scanling. What is this? This is a franchise card. Finally, we get a franchise card. I was wondering if we'd hit that today. That is pretty awesome. That is a sweet pull. Ryan Sandberg, no less. And these cards are very tough to get graded because of the color borders. Very nice pull there, and you can see the back has a full bleed image as well. Pretty sweet card there. I'll have to see if Average Joe has that one. He is a big Ryan Sandberg collector, so we'll see if he has that one. Rafael Belliard, Chuck Carr, and our stat leader card is Rick Aguilera yet again. Craig Colbert, and the rookie prospect of Johnny Guzman. Delano DeShields, we're just talking about him. He looks like he's in terrible pain as he runs the base paths. Perhaps he sprained a hip or something. You've got to feel bad for the guy. Greg Vaughn there with the Brewers. Ken Hill and Kurt Schilling finishes that pack off. Come to our last pack out of that stack. And we'll see how we do here with this score product. See if we can pull that Jeter. See if we can get another one of those franchise cards. Those are really pretty cards, and I would like to have more of those for sure. Here's Willie Wilson. Is that the Willie Wilson who came up with the Royals? That guy was a terror on the base paths for a while, too. I think that is, yeah. See his long career with the Royals there. I'd forgotten that he finished his career with Oakland. Steve Decker, also posing with palm trees. That does not look like he is in a stadium at all. It looks like he's in a studio with a backdrop. I think I know what's going on with those Marlins cards. Kevin Wikander. We got Bob Zupsik and Larry Anderson pitching there for the Padres. Here's a nice one. This is a most valuable player card for Barry Bonds. This is not an insert. I think this is just a subset card. 482 is the number on that card. Very nice Barry Bonds card. I don't collect him, but cool card. Deion Sanders. That's pretty awesome. National League triples leader. That is a pretty cool card, and he was the triples leader. Beat out Steve Finley and Andy Van Slyke. Put that in the Wolfler. I don't think I have that one. William Suero for the Brewers. That's a rookie prospect there. Another one of Tim Fortugno for the Angels, and John Flaherty, Ron Gant, and Randy Milligan. We got Brian McRae, son of Hal McRae. Kenny Lofton, speaking of base stealers, there is a good one there. Howard Johnson and Ellis Burks, big prospect for the Red Sox for a while. Let's do a couple more packs. I feel like do 3 more packs here just to see if we can pull something a little bit better than we did. I'm happy with some of the cards we pulled, no question about that, but really hoping for that Jeter, hoping for another franchise card. I don't remember what the odds were on the franchise, if they were just 1 per box or what. Craig Swindell, was he one of the nasty lads as well? I don't remember what the other members were. Corey Snyder and Gary DiSarcina there reacting to the hit for the Angels. Scott Chiamparino for Texas. And we got another most valuable player card. This is Eckersley winning the MVP award as a relief pitcher. And there he is schooling somebody in the dugout. Nice Eckersley card there. a hideously ugly card of Omar Vizquel. I don't know who they got to do the art for this, but I think they could have gone to a high school class and found somebody better. Omar Vizquel. And we get a split card. This is the first one we've seen like this for the leaders, where apparently two guys tied for the doubles leader, Robin Yount and Don Mattingly. Pretty nice pair there. And they did not tie, actually. They tied for third and fourth, whereas Frank Thomas and Edgar Martinez tied for first. I'd like to get that one, too. That's a nice card. I'll hang on to that one. Mike Munoz, rookie prospect card there, and Matt Stairs. Mel Nieves, several rookie prospects there. Scott Levis. Scott Radinsky, three Scotts in a row. This something weird is going on here. Scott Cooper is the third of the Scott triumvirate. Mark Whitten and Frank Thomas. There's a nice one. Nice Frank Thomas card there. There he is, the big hurt. And Greg Jeffries finishes things off there with the Royals. Of course, he came up with the Mets and was a huge prospect for them. We got 2 packs left, and then I'm calling it on this box for now. I may come back to it, or you may just start seeing packs turn up on Dorking with Dice. That was the plan for this. Ron Darling, great Mets pitcher. He was a good prospect for them. Mike Felder there, and Danny Jackson for the Pirates. Paul O'Neill, very good player for the Reds for several years. We get our second, is this our second Dream Team card? I think it's our third, actually. Ivan Rodriguez, and he does look dreamy. I think I figured out what the theme on these cards is. The players have to pose and look like they're daydreaming. I think that's exactly what's going on these. There he is, Ivan Rodriguez. Derek Wallace gives us another draft pick card there. He is clearly a pitcher for the Cubs and not a player for the Yankees, which is what we're looking for. Andy Van Slyke, as we know, was high on the triples list. We looked at that before. He was third to Deion Sanders and Steve Finley. Jesse Lewis, rookie prospect there, and Damian Easley. Russ Springer, rookie prospect. Ron Gant and Randy Milligan again. And there's Brian McRae, Larry Walker, certainly a great player for the Expos. Brett Butler, running, made the catch there for the Dodgers. And Ivan Rodriguez, we get 2 of Ivan Rodriguez in that pack. So 2 nice Hall of Famer cards out of that one. Here's our last pack of the day. Hope that we pull something great out of here. That would be pretty awesome. We got Tom Henke starting things off for us. Great Blue Jays pitcher. Scott Sanderson and Greg Hibbard. It's been all pitchers this pack. Jim Gott continues the trend, and there's Roberto Kelly to break the trend. Good player for the Yankees. Brett Boone, son of Bob Boone, the catcher for many years in the 70s and 80s. Greg Maddux with perhaps the most frightful of these all-star caricatures yet. It's just, if I was Greg Maddux, I would be very insulted by that. I don't know how they let that through. George Brett breaks 3,000 hits. That is pretty awesome. I don't have that card. That's a pretty nice George Brett card for anybody who collects him. That's a sweet one. Gary Scott looks like he's creeping up on somebody and about to goose them. I'm not quite sure. And there is Dennis Eckersley, who was the MVP apparently in 92, and he was the saves leader as well. Let's see how he did. He had 51, which is a pretty mighty number there. That is awesome. We got Ryan Thompson, rookie prospect. Jeff Rebele for the Twins, Joe Gray, and Matt Noakes, good catcher there with the Yankees. There's another Musina card. I'll have to wolf-layer that one of the Hall of Fame Oriole. And B.J. Surhoff finishes things off there, running the base paths for the Brewers. So no Jeter, but we did get some nice inserts, and we did pull plenty of Hall of Famers, no question about that. I like that George Brett 3,000 hit commemoration card, but I really like this Sandberg there, the franchise card. Really pretty card. And, of course, a bunch of stat leaders cards and a nice Ripken for me as well. So that was a lot of fun. I'm glad I bought that box, and I expect and hope that somewhere among the rest of these packs we will find one day a Derek Jeter rookie. I look forward to that. You can see more of this product for sure on Dorking with Dice. I'll probably put one in the box this week, and we'll see if we pull it. Hope you guys are having a great week. It is Tuesday. I'll see you back here tomorrow for a pack battle with Average Joe. As always, happy collecting.